Based to our concept paper on climate change and global warming, this social inequality must be addressed in order to improve countries' preparedness and mitigation capacity, which necessitates the inclusion of the world's most vulnerable regions in a strengthened international cooperation network. These threats are linked to the loss of biological diversity and species extinction, both of which constitute a concern to most portions of the globe because there is so much uncertainty about the nature and scope of the problem. Climate change, as well as the effects of climate change on forests, ecosystems, and infections, are all unknowns. In ways that are now unknown, climate change will influence host psychology, adaptation, or maladaptation, and population genetics. Due to increased pathogen evolution induced by fungal diseases, shorter regeneration period related to trees, rapid changes in climate may cause host resistance to pathogens to be overcome more quickly. This decrease in host resilience may result in more environmental damage than anticipated. For this goal, interdisciplinary methodologies supply huge amounts of data, enabling for the production of trustworthy future scenarios. At all levels, they should provide a full grasp of the problem as well as possible solutions. All of the models show considerable geographical variances and emphasize the immense stress that many developing countries are under. However, no comprehensive assessment of worldwide climate change research activities, including climate change specific factors, exist. It provides a full picture of scientific publications, including specific geographical and historical trends, as well as the associated needs and requirements for scientific action. Climate change will disrupt many people living situations by causing socio-economic and political instability. Solution must be found to combat climate change. Climate change will undoubtedly have a global impact, necessitating international cooperation. Changes in wind patterns, average temperatures, precipitation amounts, and the frequency of extreme weather events endanger human health, food, and water supplies. Governments must react and plan for worst scenarios, which demand strategies that transcend national boundaries.
Although being a sophisticated and widely applied method, some limiting points need to be recognized and discussed. The quality and representative of the retrieved metadata depend on the one hand on the technical and bibliographic condition of the source database, and on the other hand on the care taken in generating the search strategy. It this case was used as a data source. It should be noted that was in English based, as most of the index journals are English language journals. Furthermore, the registration number given is from the various errors, incorrect registration behavior, or self-registration, so that is significant for the quality of research needs to be discussed. All thought the strategy of searching only in the little of the publication resulted in the reduced data quantity. This is justified by the higher re- representativeness of the data sets. The additional research in the abstract and keywords should lead to the inclusion of the large number of false entries that should not provide valid figures. Therefore, choosing a title search strategy allows the creation of valid, albeit not all, situation in subject area, although the unification of the subject areas is overall database could be carried out exactly the margin of different level application belong together was not 100% possible. Therefore, there should has been applied in a geographic approach so that only these geographic entities inside with
Gathered some of my details through research. I look through the internet. I look at because of I am doing the budget, so I have to look at the jobs of janitors, cleaners, and how much their salary is, the products that they use, what it costs, and everything. It's just really just finding the right products and as much as possible cheap yet effective. For me, what motivated me was when I was still in JRU during my junior high school years. The bathrooms were clean, but like they didn't look clean. They were somewhat dirty or cluttered, and because of that, this kind of inspired me to see how we can improve not only outside bathrooms but school bathrooms too. The limitations that I have seen in our study are mostly is manpower, because cleaning needs either manpower or technological power, and in this case we don't have both, and thinking of how we can use that to our advantage is very hard and very challenging because there's no way around it. And seeing as we can't do anything about it, we adapted to the situation and try to evolve from not only seeing as manpower, we need to look at the mechanical power too. So we will look to there. Our study will help by maintaining the sanity of toilets, because during now in the pandemic, the COVID variant lives in dirty environments, maybe canals, everything, most especially in our bathrooms. And because we throw our waste in there, it is very dirty. And while this is happening, cleaning bathrooms is very essential and very important, because not a lot of people do it, and it's not very much of a use in many situations like malls or outdoor bathrooms. These types will actually help sanitize and lessen the virus because it's cleaner and they can't attach to anything. And that's why our study is very important. As I said before, we need manpower. People that want to clean our environment are most especially that the ones that are the ones that are participating just to clean the environment. And because it is the environment, the bathroom is a part of our environment. It is where we sanitize ourselves, we wash, we eliminate all our bad bodily fluids, waste. And because of that, we will really need manpower to clean efficiently in our bathrooms.